Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Crucible Chat. Yes, it's Saturday. It's that time of the week where I get to talk about whatever the fuck it is I want. But continuing on from last week where we had Bansol the Hedgehog guesting, this week we have another one of my good YouTube buddies doing a little commentary for you all. This week it is my good friend NEARLYLAST, or Ez. He's a small YouTuber. He's at about 150 subscribers. He is awesome. He does some of the best Call of Duty gameplays and commentaries that I've seen in a very long time. Part of the selling point, part of the reason why I really like him actually, is most of them he does his live comms with a face cam, and he's actually playing the game while doing the commentary, which a lot of people don't do. A lot of people do it after the event, which means while he's getting his point across, he's usually swearing when he's caught by some kind of camper. So please do check the link in the description or the card that's going to come up. Go check out his channel, drop him a subscribe, drop him some likes. He is a really cool guy. He's got some really good ideas and great things to say, and he's been absolutely beasting the Black Ops 3 videos this week. I swear I've not seen someone so productive on YouTube in such a long time. So anyway, I'm going to get straight to his commentary, so take it away, Ez.
Yes guys, this is NEARLYLAST and welcome. In this video what we're going to be talking about is raging whilst playing computer games and how we actually deal with it. Now the gameplay that you're actually watching is Black Ops 3 the beta, and this is going to highlight my exact point. Now when a new game comes out, whether it's Call of Duty or any other title, but like for me, when the beta has been coming out, I've been getting really excited for it. Like we all do with all new games and what else, you're thinking, I can't wait for this, I'm going to jump straight on this, we're going to have a great time. But do we actually have a great time at the start? Now, especially playing multiplayer, campaigns I find are a little bit different, but with multiplayer especially, and you're playing against other people, it's a bit more competitive, you know, you want to be the best, you want to be the top dog. Everyone wants to win, no one wants to lose, everyone wants to be like at the top of the table, have the highest amount of kills and what else. It's the goal, it's human nature, so to speak. So when I first started playing the beta, and I didn't start off too badly, but then I had a bit of a rocky road because I like to try all the different weapons and what else, and a lot of people like to stick to the same thing. Now a lot of people find their groove very easily. Now personally for me, I'm a very slow starter, and this is where it becomes a bit of a problem for me, because then I start getting a little bit frustrated, I get a little bit angry, I get a little bit upset, you know, I'm thinking, oh, and I start blaming things, and it brings me to the point of like, how do you actually deal with that? Because I remember when I was particularly younger, now I used to have a bit of a problem with destroying things. I'm going to be honest here, I wasn't very good. I used to get quite upset, and I had to learn to be able to deflect it. I really did. Now what I'm talking about is, I remember back in the days when I used to play FIFA. Now this is on the PlayStation 2. And I used to play in a way, and it didn't matter that it was just like, you know, against the computer or what else. If I couldn't win, if I couldn't do the best and be the best, I used to get quite frustrated. I used to kick and scream and throw things and what else. And I remember one time my poor old PlayStation 2 took a bit of a battering, and not long after, I think my dad wanted to give me a bit of a battering, so I hide from him for a good day or so till he calmed down. So, you know, I had to try and learn to try and challenge my energy. I mean, I'm not an aggressive kind of person anyway, but it's just something that, you know, it's that competitive nature in me. I want to win. I want to be the best. And as time's gone on, especially like with the multiplayers and that, when now you're playing online, I find it easy to get frustrating. Now, I love online play. I really do. I don't like playing against computer AIs. Not my kind of style. But, you know, I know a lot of people like to do that, and they come across bosses like Gears of War or anything else like that. And you know, you're doing really well, you died and you ended up going back all the way back to the start. You're like, no, it gets frustrating. And I remember like with Modern Warfare 2, when I first started playing Call of Duty, absolutely awful, and I had to try and learn to channel my rage, because even before that and even then, I was destroying controllers. I really did. I throw them against the wall, like no. And I sent many controller to a graveyard. I really have. I mean, even the battery packs and that, I used to try and sellotape them on to try and make it last a little bit longer and whatnot. And things got destroyed. They really did. And it got to the point where I had to stop, especially my missus would have a go at me. And having kids is even worse, because you can't really have a teenage son and do these kind of things and then tell him off for doing it himself. So I had to try and learn to channel my energy, and the only way that I found was the best for me really was to talk to myself, and I talk to myself a lot. And I mean, if I could put a face cam and I just done it, you listen to me, like during a bad game especially, just talk to myself. I blame everything and anything, and I really do, and but the only way I could do is, oh, it's lag, that's this. It's the only way. If I could blame everything else apart from me, like a bad workman blaming his tools, it is the only way forward, and it helps me not to actually destroy it. And I haven't broken a controller for a long time. Bearing in mind that controllers are quite expensive nowadays. I did have a scuff one, and that's crazy money. I don't think I'll ever check that. So I had to learn to channel my energy. I remember at one point I was even screaming into pillows. But I know a lot of people rage, and a lot of people end up throwing things and that. I even see my mate chuck a controller through a TV, like not through a TV, but you know, it cracked his TV and that. So these things happen, but I'd be very interested to see about how other people manage to channel their energy, or whether people just going down the old dog road of just destroying the things anyway. When I lose it, I lose it. I'll snap the disc. I don't give a monkey's. It'd be very interesting to see how people do it, and maybe in a society, maybe we can all help out each other here and find different ways instead of destroying all of our stuff, and help channel our energy. But anyway, guys, leave it in the comment section below. It'd be absolutely amazing. This is going to be Nearly Last closing out now. I'll catch you later.